Starting.
Yeah, I think we're good. Classic Gamer is good. Is he all good? I think we're all good.
They're set to go and started already, and there we go. So World 7 leads off today.
Hmm.
Jabem not
He
going for the
strats.
pipe.
What is this? What is this strat he's doing here? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I think he must assume it's going to be bad. So let's just play the level.
Well, apparently he was right because Classic's joining him in the beta level.
Don't try that one at home, kids. It worked out, but wow, what a gamble to take.
Well,
assume he doesn't die.
Yeah, he's got. Ooh, he got clipped by the blooper.
Hitboxes are fun. So he'll have to roll it back a notch here and start this beta level over again.
So we've got. And yes, be sure to get in your predictions for Fred levels, vanilla levels, and lost levels. We already have 1, so they're up to 8 lost levels in the game.
Yep.
Pipe takes him to the North Central Island. That's what he wants to see. And the first fortress of this match is the World 2 fortress, the Desert Fortress.
Yeah, so looks like they're going to have not a freebie this time, but I mean, I'm sure you all don't mind a little gameplay from time to time here.
No.
Can have everything in the player's favor.
Right. I'm going to Jabem might go for the Piranha Plant. He does.
Yeah, indeed. Guaranteed item. And of course, this is where players may diverge. Again, this is how our first race today went. We had a difference in World 7 path choices. Unfortunately, you won't know what's going to happen. We're taking a death on the muncher here.
Yeah. Classic.
Roll it back.
Classic's done with the fortress, so he's going to get a look at 2 pipes as opposed to 1 for Jabem, and Jabem finally gets out of that ruling spot, the munchers.
Yep. Oh, Classic Gamer also taking the same dev here. Unfortunately, not the best item, at least not yet anyway.
Nothing that's going to make them bigger. Yeah, they haven't had anything. They've had to play small for the first 2.5 minutes. And there it is.
Yep, Jabem successfully making it to the right side of the map here.
Interestingly, he plays 7-7. Usually players go to 7-8 because if there's nothing else, they get a mushroom house out of the deal. But Jabem going his own way. 6-1.
He doesn't have time for that stuff. He's like, you know what? I'm going to go this route and just call it a day.
Might as well.
So Classic Gamer is going to also, he's going to take 8, so we're going to peek at what this is. Of course, there we go.
3-4, another pretty short level.
Yeah. Of course, here we go with our second beta level here, just in the first world alone. At this rate, we should see them all, right?
We're getting there. I think the most I've seen in a match is 6.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, everybody, they're playing Warpless, so they're only seeing about, at most, probably 2/3 of the map. So,
even if they play them all, we've got more levels in the pool than they're available to be played, so there will be some unseen levels regardless.
Yeah. I think I did 100%, and I still ended up like 2 lost levels short.
Yeah. Yep. So again, Jabem getting his little duck action on, you know, gotta do a little swag to the music as we're just riding along. Don't want to lose that power up.
Doing a little flexing, you know, no big deal.
So of course, hoping for a star here, and we see a lot of stars there. Like, I'm telling you, man, that third block.
You're gonna have delusions of grandeur, think they're God or something by the time they're Classic going for the speed strat across the spike.
What's that on the hot foot? Because the hot foot does have a variant where you can move regardless of what you're doing, so it's been a little safer to stay there when you're little.
Interesting. Jabem used his music box to skip the Piranha. He's like, I'm just going.
Yeah, and again, some of our players just brute force at him, forget about holding it, just, you know what, if it can shorten it right now, let's just do it.
Yeah, and Classic is definitely one of those types of players. He does not go for end cards at all. But yeah, has at least forced to.
Again, we have a lot of players that are in this that, again, have that varying style of gameplay where you've got some players that, you know, they want to go for the matching. Some people just go. If I got a level, let's play it. Go, 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 go. Cloud if I want to, and let's just play it out. So right now, Jabem having a slight lead here. Again, keeping it very close here, as long as we don't die here.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the delay, everybody. I'm having a little video problems, but I'm back. So we're back. We got about a 20-second gap between our runners.
Yeah. Our closest match of the day so far, getting out of their first world. So I'm happy already. So, of course, with us not getting many inventory items to start off, we're going to have to do a lot of probably long playing. So we're going to traverse through normal World 1's map, much as intended.
So, yeah, so 1-4 leads off a palindrome level, no less. 4-1, 1-4, and 1-4.
World 4's map. Yeah, World 4's map. I said World 1. Yeah. We're all going crazy over here.
So...
Yeah. Is Wendy going to be thick? That's the question. That's all anyone cares about. Is there thick Wendy in the seed?
Oh my
goodness.
I'm
surprised someone hasn't like made an animated GIF of thick Wendy yet. Just like bodying Mario or something.
Don't worry, I'm sure somebody will have created that by the time this race is over.
We've got plenty of sources for it, I tell you that.
Yeah. 3-8 for 4-2, so they're about a level apart, maybe half a level so far, so it's very tight.
Yeah, very tight indeed here, and these are the races we like seeing right here. You know, very, very close, and again, just when this kind of closeness, one death will just swap the lead here.
Yep.
Yep, so, got another one of our aerial World 5 level, should I say.
5-7 this time. Another pretty short level. Classic getting the coin ship.
Yep, and there's our first hammer of the seed here. So of course, Jabem will have to get that hammer a little bit later. So again, no use of using it on this where we're already done 2 of the front stages, so we'll keep on going.
First World Fortress, another free item coming their way if they choose, and hard to imagine they're not gonna, especially if they've got raccoon abilities.
So, even though it's just a mushroom, something very beneficial to have after a death, that's for sure. So, Jabem's gonna run away from our very, very scary monster here, just trying to get through 4-1 here.
Chat's calling Jabem the Michael Bublé of gaming. I'm not sure what that exactly means, but okay.
If you say so, right? Yeah, the runners don't know where they are. Yeah, they do play without being to know where the other player is.
That in of itself is kind of nerve-wracking because you're basically playing blind, essentially.
Yeah, Classic Gamers couldn't fly. He's only gonna miss out on a mushroom. If had it been like a Cloud, P-Wing, or Hammer, of course, that would have been very... I could totally swing this race later.
Yeah. So, Jabem's still holding the lead, but long way to go.
So, Classic Gamer has a chance for matching. Not going to deal with it. Again, these players don't have time for that.
Jabem got lucky with the hitbox there with the giant hammer bro. Gets a start for it.
Yep. Very interesting. Getting a double kill there. I'm always curious. In fact, I'm always curious sometimes to see exactly what would, for instance, because obviously when you play the matching game in Randomizer, the power-ups, what you receive is randomized until you check your inventory. I'm kind of curious to see, could Hammer have been one of those very, very abundant items like the Mushroom Flower Star? Because the star would have saved Jabem from that Goomba death, unfortunately, so they have to back it up.
Ooh.
And that will, ooh boy. pretty even here. Taking alternate levels here. Classic Gamer again won the beta 1-5 here.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody loves 8-1. I can just hear the cheers and applause when you have to play 8-1. So he's going to get through it. He's going to pick up his second star card. And both our players in just a few moments will be on the exact same stage here, going through the World 8 Fortress. That's going to watch his step here. Of course, he is little. Well, he was little. Thanks for ruining my commentary, Classic Gamers. Oh, Jabem. A little crispified in the tomato sauce. So just like that, Classic Gamer taking over the lead here with that death.
Yeah. Like, it's like 7F2, it's a fortress that's not a lot of fun, but you kind of get a handle on the rhythm after a while, but that doesn't make it any easier in spots, and Jabem, unfortunately, taking a dip in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still... Yeah, go ahead.
Really, yeah, go ahead. They're really close. That's all it is, close, as you can see.
Yeah, there's about a 10-second gap, but Jabem didn't get the quick run there.
Yeah, and Classic Gamers stopped to get a power up, so they both took a little slower route here towards the end.
Classic decided to go as little Mario to speed through that.
Yeah, Jabem going to reverse doors so he can clip in to just save Mario from walking too much. Don't want to burn off any calories or nothing.
God forbid. Sure.
Can't have that.
Second forward of the game is the Morton's airship from World 2. I think he's got an... Okay, he's picked up a couple of items. Picked up 3 items, so he's trying to make a run here. Now we'll see if it's worth anything. Classic.
Well, it is.
Classic, meanwhile, is out of World 2 at 12:02.
Yeah. So we'll find out a little bit later what Jabem, again, he does trail, but again, we don't know what items he got. Hopefully something that can skip some levels a little bit later. So I'm sure Jabem will have no problem with this fight here.
Nah.
It's double. Freebie, basically.
He's about 24 seconds behind by my counts, so we got... It's pretty much the same as it was. They just flipped positions. World 2 is next.
So as you see, we're getting the award there, getting a hammer suit, so we're already set for Bowser. Because for some reason they choose to use that power-up, in case something bad happens. And of course, Classic Gamer moving on to our 7-3 stage, our continuous Starman type level.
Usually. Sometimes it's not a star at the beginning, and that throws everything else off, so you gotta play it through legit.
And Classic Gamer showing his navigation of the level here. Whoa, just missing the beetle there. Actually, puts him in the shell there. Jabem doing the more traditional approach, but of course, being a speedrunner, you realize the enemy is a randomizer. He cannot bounce off that spawning that was at the bottom, which is typically what you'll see a speedrunner do in that level.
Oh boy. Well, they all feared
7-5.
7-5.
Wow, a lot of World 7 love here all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So even though 7-5, fortunately we don't have any Big Bertha down here to haunt us down here, which is never fun, especially because we can't cloud it.
Not getting a lot of help from the enemies though.
Yeah. So typically, and this is a long level here, so typically you can shorten this level off by, if you have a tail, you can obviously break some blocks. If you're big, at least, you can take advantage of a clip to avoid having to go the traditional route. Classic Gamer trying to go for the clip right here.
Yeah, and if you have flying ability, you can kind of take a little shortcut, fly over a little chasm at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
But his insistence on the clip has brought us back to even. I don't know if Jabem's gonna go for it.
Yeah, he gets it.
Jabem is a little short there.
So you'll probably see Classic Gamers now go for the second clip using the hidden blocks. Jabem gets it as well. Oh no, it takes a hit. That's not what he wanted to happen. Oh no. This is not looking good. He can make it, but Worst case, in fact, Classic Gamer just missed taking that damage after he clipped, but Jabem unfortunately took the hit. But of course, Classic Gamer is still trying to go for the second clip, and he's having some issues here. Again, you don't want to spend too long on this. You know, eventually you may just go around the other way, but you get so set on clipping,
yeah,
that you just don't want to leave at that point. He gets it finally, so he's going to maintain his lead. So
he's out. Job making the second run through it. Classic decided to go to 2-4 and gets 5-8.
Yeah, I'm much shorter level here.
Not one of my favorite levels, but
in Randomizer, it can be really nasty. You don't know what's going to drop. And
yeah, I don't even really like it much in vanilla.
Oh, that's an easy level.
It's easy. It's like that lack. It drives me nuts. That's my main thing.
Yeah. So, definitely a shorter level to play. Of course, we've got to deal with a Hammer Brother and a coin chip, both which will give an item.
I just realized Jabem, I don't think, played the third Hammer Brother. I don't think he's got the Lakitu Cloud.
Yeah, I don't believe he did either.
Classic Gamer does. So, he's got that in his hip pocket. Uh-oh.
Whoa, boy, watch out for them socks.
Yeah.
Man. Typically, I usually go the right one first and whatnot, but it probably doesn't really matter, but getting a hammer out the deal.
It's got a couple of water levels. Jabem's in 3-5 and Classic's in 3-1.
How does this work here? So World 3 and 7 tribute here.
Yeah, really.
That's gonna be time for a power again. Nice to have that. And Jabem doing some pretty decent swimming here. Kind of fast swimming around those electrified jellyfish there.
That was very well done.
Yeah.
Classic's is a full level ahead, plus a Hammer Brother. Well, plus I think a couple of Hammer Brothers, and Jabem, I hope for his sake, if goes for that coin chip, but nope, gonna go straight on through. That is gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's a major item there. Again, you don't know what to try, but when you have those short, typically I'm the kind of player that if I see a coin chip or a hammer, I'll get it. You just don't know what it will award, and it's not going to take too long anyway.
It's a 10 to 12 second time sink, and it's,
you know, especially when you say 12 seconds. That, I mean, guys, well, you know what? We all know that we have long worlds that can be shortened very, very quickly, and, you know, take 12 seconds to save 3-4 minutes. Not far worth it. Let's see what he does. So he's going to go to the end card here.
Classic took care of Morton. I think he was a 2-hitter, and he's out at 17-20. So he's still got worlds 1, 3, 5, and 6 left. So still some fairly lengthy levels, but world 1 is going to be cut in half here. He's got double hammers.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm not sure if we had a look at Jabem's inventory since he's done matching. Classic Gamer is going to play it smart. Got the sun in play. Don't want to get stuck down below.
No.
Not really a threat to his halfway, but he's probably been okay. But he's going to not risk it here. Jabem's going to take care of that 2-hit quitter as well.
So based on world completion, Jabem is 63 seconds behind, but Classic, based on item inventory, is holding a major advantage at this stage. He's got a hammer and a Lakitu Cloud.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that will probably come into play. We'll see where and if a little bit later here.
Well, World 5, definitely.
Yeah, World 5 is a big one.
Maybe World 3. Man, World 1 is the World 7 world. Who knew? 7-9 and now 7-8.
Yep. A lovely level to start, eh?
Yeah.
Man.
It's going to take the damage boost, get on through.
Yeah,
this is a popular Boss Bass level, but no sign of him today.
Yeah. Boss Bass is out fishing today, literally.
He's got a taste for meat, just not the human kind.
Does indeed. So Classic Gamer still maintaining that little lead there. Again, we do have that inventory difference. So Classic Gamer is one Hammer Brother away from my final stage of this World 4 map, and let's see what he gets this time. A little invincibility. So I'll probably use that on the Hammer Brother a little bit
The World 3 airship for Larry. Jabem getting the appropriate music for this level. 7,
What is
8.
this? I don't like this.
Sense of foreboding for sure, but Raccoon ability makes it a lot easier for him. Fly is way over the pipes, but no dice. Classic is done. It took him almost 3 minutes on the nose to clear out World 1, so it's halfway home at 2021.
Yep. So, Classic Gamer falling down halfway done, and Jabem just a little behind here. Hammer Brother in a castle behind, airship.
He's about, I think his time deficit is probably going to be about 75 seconds or so, and the World 3 airship's not very long. So,
Yeah.
Speaking of length, now we come to World 3. God Pipe, or they're going to have to do exploring like in the first match. Nope, just straight to Wendy.
Yep. Of course, interesting to note, we have an anchor was awarded for clearing the last world here, so we've got that wild card item here.
Yeah.
So again, that's not going to give Jabem much time to catch up at all, with this being World 3 being World Free again. And then, of course, our favorite robot master, Wendy being a much nicer person than she was in the earlier seed today, the previous one.
Yeah, World, so just over a minute for World 5.
Yeah, and everybody's falling, man.
And Adam, actually, they changed that in this version of the randomizer. The anchor is no longer just frog suits; it can be any other item.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe send it on a hammer for all we know.
Never seen that. I've seen Cloud come up a couple. Speaking of hammer, I think Classic just got another one.
Yeah.
But I've seen Lakitu Clouds come up like 2 or 3 times in my randos.
Yeah, I get pretty disappointed when I see like a mushroom. I'm like, oh, I'd rather see frog suit. It was cool.
Yeah. So
I tell you what, one thing that's interesting about randomizer, it's just a visual thing, but when you use a star, it's interesting because the star invincibility color is kind of dependent on what level you're in. So you see, it's almost you go kind of camouflage on that white background there.
Gimp's got a bone to pick with you. He wants to know where his Easy Wendy was.
Well, I guess you should have timed your programmed your race earlier, eh? Or later, maybe. See?
Yeah.
Maybe you just had bad RNG on timing your races. Eh?
More anchors from the hands. 5-2 was hand level number 1. So about a minute gap between them. It's very close in terms of time, but the item difference again is still a factor here.
Mm-hmm.
We got the 2 longest worlds left, 5 and 6. Play. Classic almost getting clipped again. But,
I felt like he did that jumping almost on purpose just to scare us a little bit.
And Jabem, not on purpose, slips off the edge and takes death there. So 5-3 is 1-6. No speed strats for Classic. Gonna make it nice and slow because you really can't because of the random enemies being randomized.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. Just, you know that feeling when you have a tab open in Chrome and it just starts making sound all of a sudden, you have no idea where it's coming from? I just got valued by Final Fantasy music from somewhere. Oh boy.
Classic using P-speed strats to get through the second room in the tower, which is one of 4 levels that will always be vanilla in the Rando, the others being the 2 Piranha levels in World 7, and of course Bowser. Everything else is up for grabs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure I'm jinxing it right now. No Fred calls so far.
See?
Oh, Jabem gets stun locked.
Oh, I tell you. So ClassicGamer again gonna shorten this down here, and it's smartly using a star. Of course, he's hiding.
And apparently the anchor is a music box.
Joy. So maybe not the best thing to see, but of course it's no effect now since we already taken on that particular one. It does last for 3 turns, but probably won't see any benefit from it.
So World 542 is 5F1. That's gunning through that.
Mm-hmm. No, so ClassicGamer again maintain that lead here. What are we doing? We're moving into
4-5.
4-5.
The reverse bullet bill level. It's our first World 4 level apart from the airship.
Yep. So again, not much of a threat here. Again, you don't have too much randomization here because we have bullet bills until we can figure out if we can randomize those bullet bills into something else. Just use some Mario Maker strats here.
I'll be giving Fred ideas now.
Hey, they want a more eventful randomizer. Hey, we just put a few check boxes and that's all you need, right?
5-9 is 1-3. So again, Classic's going to be out of this in under 6 worlds down in under 30 minutes.
Yeah, number chance for an item here, but it's going to skip it here.
Yeah, at this point, if this were early in the seed, maybe, but at this stage.
You know, it's interesting that he got stun out there. I'm not sure if you've seen it before, but I have seen one player die from having a sludge brother and stun launch you right over that gap.
Yeah.
You just plummet.
Randomized boss passes and cannons is one suggestion.
Oh yeah, we're trying to figure out a way to throw thwomps randomly in levels, just, you know, in true Mario Maker style, and some random waffles and things of such. Chaos mode, basically.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, so they got Roy over here. Again, another double hitter. So we're moving here. Again, ClassicGamer maintaining that lead here, getting into our last lead. Oh, Jabem tried to pull back to save that jump and pull back into the death chamber. All right, so ClassicGamer, again, we only have one world left before that. Getting a nice little cloud, so that's going to be nice to have. Both players will take advantage of that one. Let's see how long World 6 will be today. And we already took off the first third already. And of course, we go to 8-2 with a Bertha, or a Boss Bass visitation, should I say. Again, being a little careful here because Boss Bass can take vertical direction. As you can see, already coming up the hill. He'll be fine. Just get to the end. Trust the jump. We've seen many players get a little timid and hesitate and pull back on the jump and fall to their death. But if you get to the end, you'll always make it, bud.
Yeah, it's like, say in Philadelphia, trust the process.
You know?
Jabem's gonna take a look at that item behind 1-3. Won't be a whistle, but maybe it'll be something really good. Yeah, Fire Flower.
Yep, so ClassicGamer made the right move there to kind of not really worry about that one. And power is nice, but, you know, it does cost a little time to get it. Thank you. Oh, you want more sports references, eh? Well, Jabem is heating up as he gets burnt there on the airship, eh? my goodness here.
We aim to please.
I'm telling you, man. I can't think of those things off the top of my head.
Yeah.
It looks like Classic Gamer has hit Mario into the drink.
Yeah, 6-7 is 6-6.
What is that?
Ugh.
Not fun there. So, oh boy, Bertha, to use Mortal Kombat, get over here.
Yeah,
so,
like...
not outswim the fish there. The fish organista, please. Yeah.
Classic is going to use his Lakitu Cloud, and a wise choice indeed. And gets the Navy.
Yep. So Jabem has taken care of that. Going to move on to World 7 again, getting close to the end. Of course, for those who don't know, this is a round 2 match that will decide who will move into round 3. And round 3 is where we begin the best out of 3 until the tournament ends. Yeah. So a little breather room getting to that round 3, but got to get past this match first.
Greenleaf Effect is saying he needs to get with you on commentary to see how many sports references you can get in one race.
I don't know. Maybe we can have you trade with Proa. I don't know anything else. I can't think of anything else.
I'm working on it, but
John's gonna be careful here.
Yeah, okay. I've actually done that before too. So 6-5 for Classic Gamer and 6-8, and does a bank shot and gets it in.
Ah, bank shot. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Ah, you sure did slam dunk that joke. Ha ha ha. Humor.
Stutter stop by Jabem didn't quite work, so he takes 5 extra lives. Classic using up his cloud and his hammer to play the World 1 airship. So provided Lemmy isn't awful, he should have fine here.
Yep, I think his hammer count is down to love.
Yeah. And it's a 5-hitter for Lemmy, but got good position with the balls, and he is done.
Yep. So
we got
Classic Gamer, man.
We got another sub 40 coming here.
It could be, man. Classic Gamer having that lead, so Jabem, if he plans to win this, he's better start thinking about his Hail Mary strats. You don't like tennis? Come on now. Good dog it. So here we go, man. Double sub 40s. We could happen, and let's find out because again, Pipe RNG. You saw how it went last race. Watching the previous race on this channel. So again, have to get through one level at least, no matter what. Let's see if we can get to that Bowser screen.
Yeah, it's 3-2. Started off in World 8.
Oh boy. Alrighty. These two, you got the turning rankings.
Yeah,
right here, of course.
Answer the question. Hendrix answered it already, but yes, Classic was 3-0. Jabem was 2-1. Classic Gamer overall is the 8th seed, and Jabem's the 14th seed. So Classic not liking what he saw from the first pipe, so he's going to try the Navy level, which is 6F3.
Yep, and of course, having a good knowledge of how to traverse these levels, as you can see, Classic Gamer having no problem through that. Sometimes very treacherous first screen. Yes, continuous item can't happen. Remember, a continuous star replace a question item?
Yes.
Yes. But you have to have a star for it to happen.
Right.
So a continuous Starman block awards a coin if you aren't invincible when you hit it. So that's why. Same reason why, there's some levels, for instance, FYI, 5-1, Vanilla 5-1. Vanilla 5-1 is actually a level, those coin blocks are continuous starmen as you're making your way upwards. But you don't have a star to get, but you can start with one and you have a continuous starman. So that's just one example. For
Classic routes his way to Bowser's to Bowser's screen, so it's all down to this. 4F2 is his penultimate level.
Yep, so Classic Gamer is looking like he may be victorious here.
Yeah.
Again, wow, another sub 40 here, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like Paradox and sort of inspired Classic, like 35, like 38. I can do better than that.
It's like, what is this garbage? Man.
Doesn't get the clip through the wall, so I have to take the slightly longer route. If it gets that clip.
Just to give you an FYI, the Paradox. Oh no! This may actually affect that. We're just going to comment on the fact that Paradox, who won our previous round 2 match, finished with a time officially of 37:59. So we should be okay.
He won't break 37, but he should be about 37:15, sub 37:30.
So this game could always crash. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Haste to hit there. The only thing he's got to worry about is just no fireball. Should be okay. Oh, Jabem getting burnt or hit by the dry bones candle there. Hey, make sure you put a trademark symbol. I have to say the opposite way. Did you know that his bottom portion is not a hitbox? I have to say it the opposite way. His feet cannot damage you. So, there we go. Classic Gamers bringing the speed here with another sub 40 seed, another sub 38 seed, and now I just gave Paradox all the props for having the fastest time of the tournament, and I have to now take that back because now with another fast seed here, Classic Gamers GG with a time of 37 minutes and 22 seconds officially.
Yeah, it's like, I think he heard you.
I tell you, man.
He came ready and raring to go, and wow, what a run.
I think I'm going to start generating these seeds, man, because this dog, I think, is dumping out some free seeds. I'm not liking that.
Yeah, it's like...
Dude. But that's the randomizer for you. It does happen. So Classic Gamers with that win will advance to round 3, moving into the best of 3 formats, where Classic Gamers' next opponent will be Paradox, who just won the previous race today.
Yeah, it's like, man, oh man.
Yep. So, man, we're going to have 2 people who just finished up a sub 40 seed going against each other. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, let's see if they can put on an exhibition.
Yeah. So, just FYI, as Jabem is falling down, getting ready to finish his move on to this 8th world here, there is another simultaneous race happening right now over on Speed Gaming 2. The 8:30 match, which is also another match that will help determine who's going to move. In fact, it's kind of interesting. We're kind of going down sequentially on the bracket. If you're looking at the bracket, exclamation SMB3, we're kind of just working our way down to figure out who's going to fill in these other spots. So we have that match going on right now between Fonzo and Duckfist. We'll also see who they'll join Classic and Paradox in the round 3 portion.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't actually. I just switched over to the Speed Gaming 2. They haven't actually started yet. I think they're waiting for commentary.
Oh. Well, you know what? Hey, Let me go take a look here. Let me go take a little looky here. See what's going on. We can't have any racist commentary list. You know what? I'll give you a break. Well, you may hop over there. Where the hell the interview?
Well, yes. Welcome, Classic Gamer, on a sensational run. How you feeling after that one?
Alright. I'm gonna hit over to Speed Gaming too. So I don't know if Classic Gaming here, but GG Classic, man. Good stuff, man. Welcome to round 3.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting any audio.
Oh, now they have one.
Classic, I'm not getting any audio from you, so. Jabem continuing on. He's taking the long way around because he doesn't have the hammer advantage. Unfortunately, that Classic Gamer did, so he's got to grind this out. He's going to have to play through the hammers, and actually, yeah, had a vanilla level with the second hand level. Jabem gonna have to wait this out with the angry sun to 3. So yeah, so Big John is on his way. Big John's on his way to handling the second third or fourth match of the night, actually, I should say. So I'll be wrapping this up with you guys. 5-1 for Jabem, continuing to grind through it. Gonna skip away from Bowser. Play out one more pipe before going forward. Now he knows where he's gonna have to play the fort, and I don't think he's got another hammer, so he just have to play through the fort. Underwater fort for in the 8F spot.
Let me know if you can hear me now. I think I got audio now. A setting went wacky.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Sorry about all that, but GG, good sir. 37-22. We were joking that you must have been inspired by the challenge that Paradox threw down with his sensational run earlier.
Yeah, I want to give a GG to Paradox, who went in there, used the items properly, and took advantage of the awesome seed, which is kind of what I did here too, to an extent.
Yeah, absolutely, and Jabem's just about finished. He's on the second to last level. He didn't quite have the hammer advantage that you did, and he also had a few little hiccups here and there, but otherwise it was about a minute difference for about, I don't know, 20, 21 minutes, and then you started to pull away in Skyland. That was really the difference. The big difference.
Yeah, by then I was just seeing, like, once I saw the items that I was getting and I just saw that I was playing pretty good, I just decided to take risks, and all of them worked out in my favor.
Yeah, absolutely, and and the level draw you got overall, I mean, like, went out pretty well, and then you got to skip 6-6, and you got a really easy fort as your compensation for that with the Navy. So yeah, it's like you just couldn't miss today.
No, yeah, the levels were definitely nice. Probably the nicest levels I've gotten, like, in succession like that. But I can finally say again, well, not again, the first time in a match that I got a good World 7. Yeah,
and it wasn't the god pattern of that we saw in the match earlier tonight. But no, once you got onto that island, you're pretty simple from there. But yeah, it's like overall, we've had 2 really generous seeds in a row. It's like kind of makes you wonder what they're going to throw down for the quarters, huh?
Hey, it'll be fine, because I love a challenge, but it was nice to actually get something that would let me feel a little relaxed, even though I was still just going in its face.
Hey, guys.
And welcome to Jabem joining us. He's officially finished with a SRL time of 46:45. So, as I was saying to Classic, it was really close for 5 worlds. There was only, according to my sheet, a 1-minute difference, and then the chasm started to widen starting in Skyworld.
Yeah, I started dying a lot, and yeah, I just got on tilt and started killing myself in really weird ways.
Yeah, there were a couple of unfortunate deaths late in World 5 and World 6 as well, and unfortunately, the item situation started to tilt more towards Classic, but still, I mean, even with all of that, it was still a very good run.
Yeah, did you do end cards this game, Classic? Because it was pretty trash.
Yeah.
What are end cards?
Yeah, we we figured as much, but yeah, no, the end cards weren't giving out anything, but luckily the Hammer Bros certainly were.
Oh, I skipped most of the Hammer Bros.
Yeah, and a couple of them probably would have helped, because World 2, for example, I know one of them had a hammer.
Oh, yeah, I skipped out on, I think, both of those.
Yeah, I think it was a hammer and a Lakitu cloud, so that ended up being a bit of a payoff later in the run. Not immediately, but the accumulation by the end, I think, did eventually swing it to Classic. But, last seed, it wasn't a huge thing. Like, the end card was giving out hammers by the bushels because it was the flower.
Right.
So that's the way it breaks sometimes.
Yeah, luckily I never did a level that I really wanted my cloud for. So
not even 6-6, wow.
Yeah, well, I don't think that any we didn't have any of the auto scrolls, right? Yeah, neither of them showed up, so
no, they didn't show up. Beta levels were surprisingly absent after I think like the first 6 minutes. You had 3 right out of the box, and then they just disappeared.
Yeah, it was. I like the ones that we got though. They're some of my favorite ones that are in there.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool ones.
So Jabem, your overall thoughts on the tournament, your performance?
Oh, I love the tournament. I'm a little disappointed in my performance, but really, as a non-vanilla Mario 3 player, I feel pretty good that I got this far.
Yeah.
I'm actually probably gonna start doing some vanilla Mario 3, and maybe next year, if we do this tournament again, I'll be good.
Yeah, it is interesting because I'm kind of in the same boat. I did some speed running of Mario 3 before this, but you know, it is interesting how the two kind of feed into each other. It's kind of an interesting loop, I think. But it'll be interesting to see how you perform on the vanilla. Unfortunately, lots of auto scrollers, especially if you play 100%.
Yeah, I'd probably skip that and do Warpless or something.
Yeah. So Classic, you ready for? Now you get 2 out of 3 for the rest of the way. You ready for your quarterfinal match?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to be rooting for Classic because I always want the person who took me out to win.
Yeah. I'm seeing that sentiment a lot. I got the same thing after my match last night, so nice for the sportsmanship there. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good one, especially if you guys are running full tilt like you did today. Now that would be a quarterfinal to see.
I'm really disappointed that we didn't get 5-4-2 or 3-4.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Me and Classic had an agreement to go for the risky strats.
Oh, the clips. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, no dice there. Yeah, you didn't get that. You didn't get the ice for it. You didn't get 7F1 or F2. That's kind of rare. Usually, you get one or the other in a seed, but nope, you bypassed it this time.
Yep. All right. Well, good luck to you, Classic, and good game again.
Thank you again for that, Jabem, and GG to you as well for a great race.
All right, thanks very much, guys. Good luck, Classic.
Thank you, and hopefully everybody enjoyed it all and was very entertained.
Yeah, Lord knows I was doing this since 6 o'clock Central Time, and it's been a hoot, that's for sure. Thanks, guys.
All right, everyone have a good night.
All right, so those of you still watching, Speed Gaming 2 has the race between Patio J and Cabin856, so that'll be a good one to watch, I think. That'll be our second to last second round match, and then at, I believe, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, we have final quarterfinal match between Duck Fist and Fonzoid. Should be a good one. And then starting, I believe, on Friday, though no matches have actually been scheduled yet, the quarterfinals, best 2 out of 3, will begin. 3 of them are now locked in. The aforementioned ClassicGamer88 and Paradox will be one match. Sky Bills and When Chuck Attacks the second, and myself, Pro-A007, will be playing Mitch Flower Power. So lots of interesting matches and lots of skill sets going head-to-head in the rando. So I'm signing off. I'll probably be skipping right over to Speed Gaming 2 like many of you, so have a good night. Thanks.